Hey kids. All right, paper doll. So much going on here. Don't be freaked out at these chords. They're all pretty compact little chords. There's only a couple that are 4-finger chords. We'll talk about it. So the introduction is the same as the last 2 lines of the second half of the song. The second paragraph down, those last 2 lines, I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own. That's exactly the same as the introduction chords. So, but we will start with, I'm gonna buy a paper doll, the very first paragraph. I'm gonna buy a paper A7, and then D7, G7, and our favorite chord, C6. And then we have a nice little moving line. We have this chord, 0, 2, 0, 2. Flirty, flirty guys. That looks like that augmented chord from the Beatles tune a few weeks ago. 0, 3, 3, 2. It looks like a D minor shape, just kind of displaced. And then the next chord is a 3-string bar, or I guess you could play it with 3 fingers. And then you have E7. And then D7, D7, and G7. The second paragraph, that full D minor 7, you know, D minor, adding this C note, G7, we'll be waiting, she'll be, and just notice, by the way, that you can spin on this back finger from D minor 7, and then to get to E7, you just move 1 finger. Then we have F, buy a paper. Now everybody has to move. So these 2 fingers, first finger high, and then in between, that's that diminished chord. And then we're gonna have 2 beats each of C, E7, and then a full measure of A7, D minor 7, and a G7 goes to C. I'm not going to talk about the bridge because that's all chords that are pretty straightforward and we know. At the very end of the song, we repeat the first part, and on the last line I would go, fickle-minded real live girl, and then I would finish on a C6 chord because it sounds nice. The strumming pattern is boom, chicka, 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 J basic with a bounce. Strum, strum, you strum, you strum, you strum, strum, you strum, you strum. For this song, I would look at the 3rd line of the first paragraph and the 3rd line of the second paragraph, and I would work those very slowly. C major 9, C minor, major 7, the bar chord, and the E7. Practice them just that slow without all the strumming. And then the 3rd line of the second paragraph, F diminished, C, E7, A7. And if you get those 2 things down, those 2 lines down, the rest of the song is going to fall right into place. We will talk about this. It's a really cool song.